Greetings, all. Shardvixen. Doing deep lob. Yes, I am near the end, almost the end. I got some new bad guys. Let's go over here. I like the free paint on this because it really gives you that opportunity to go back and see where you've missed stuff. And then you can replay the game if you want. And that's kind of cool. I like that. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a sore throat, so it's a little harder to talk. And I kind of have to listen because the Boo Boy and Bobby Joe are hanging out downstairs. And they are at the moment playing a game. And they don't always play so well together. I'd like to think that my son, who is 11, Bobby Joe, would be a little more patient. But that's not always the case because his brain thinks a little different. I kind of remember playing this part when I played D-Blob the first time after we bought it. And I kind of remember this whole scene here. The ship and all that. There's something about it. But, you know, I get 1 and 2 really confused. And it's not because, well, it could be because I'm old. But it's also because they're kind of alike. And it's until you play it, you don't realize the exact difference in it. Like here, for this one, the difference is that you keep track of trees, but not in the same way as you kept track of trees. You keep track of trees in the other one. So that is kind of interesting because you do get to keep track of your trees and you do get to finish them, but you don't know that till after you finish the level. Whereas in 2, it will you can stop at any time and check what you have and have not completed, and then that's really cool for that aspect of it. I like the games. If this is your first time, you know, watching me play, or the first time you've seen D-Blob, I would suggest if you have the Wii or Wii U to get the Blob series and play it because it's pretty fun. It's really fun with kids, especially the younger the kids are. They have I have noticed, have a lot of fun with this, but the older kids too, because it has a storyline and you have to keep track of certain things, and you know, you have certain things to do in the game that are fun, and I just missed that. Another frick. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go back and get it. Oh, I didn't even know this shit was down here. Look at that. I didn't know there were little gradient guys hanging out. Cool. That's awesome. I'm not even sure how to get out of here, though, now. Is that it? That's it. Okay, so we're out of the whole boat, I guess. And I'm sorry if I sound not as happy as I sometimes are. Like I said, I have a bit of cold with my chronic pain problem. Well, frick you, I'll go that way. Colds can mean a couple of different things for me, and that usually means more pain than I want. But other than that, you know, it's all good. It's the start of a new week for me. Okay, so I want to go back this way to that because I wanted this. Yeah. That's what I wanted, and hopefully I get it. I did. Okay, cool. So that was all I really needed there, and I'm done. And I can go on to the next thing I need to do, which is over here. And this week I'm pretty much here all by myself, just me and the dog. My children have gone to see other relatives in another state. And it's not that I won't tell you where I live. I think that I want to leave some of those things for people to ask. And I've been thinking, you know, Shardvixen is a whole different persona than Evil Twin Skippy and her Evil Twin Skippy, which are all me and can be quite confusing at times. But yeah, I want to leave it so that people have to ask me, where the heck am I going? I need yellow. Where am I going with the yellow? I don't know where I'm going with the yellow. Am I going on the ship up there? Well, that seems like an awful long way to go. Frick, then doesn't matter now that I don't have the yellow. I gotta get more yellow. What am I doing? I'm so confused. I'm lost. I think I'm going up to the ship, but I don't have any yellow. So what's the point? And my time's ticking away. And I'm going to ruin it, and I won't get it on the first try. And then I'm going to be very sad, and I'm going to cry. And it's just horrific. I had to do it. I think I go this way. I think that's what this is. Okay, let's try this again. Yep. Up, up, and away we go, because I think I'm going over to the ship. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, I am going over to the ship. Oh, mother. See, I'm sad. Now I gotta retry the whole thing. This game, I think, is highly frustrating. There's a relaxing part of it, and the relaxing part of it is that you can just go to free paint and color to your heart content. And I've seen people get really elaborate with their coloring part of this. Really, they do. And it's interesting how elaborate they get with it. And it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know that I myself have that type of patience. I mean, like, they get the styles in a certain spot so that they all color up a certain way, and then they're all excited, and yeah, it can. But then I see that in all video games. There are people who get extremely elaborate with some video games that I just don't know that you need to be that elaborate with, and then there's others that, you know, get not. Like when I play Little Big Planet, and I go into the Little Big Planet community world, I like to try to get on the leaderboard and be up on the, you know, like number 1, 2, or 3. And so I'll play the same game over and over and over again until I get there. And some of them are really whacked out games, like the Tsunami games, and the, what's another one? Tsunami, and the Shark ones, and the Earthquake ones, to the point that it's just a matter of being patient and waiting. And I can do that. I'm pretty good at those kind of games. But then there's other games that I just couldn't play even if I wanted to play because they would drive me nuts. Like Sims I like. I just haven't. I don't spend the money on the Sims. And the last Sims I played drove me crazy. Because that was all about I remember right. It was all about the being on a deserted island, and I kind of thought it would be fun, but it was slightly maddening as well. So yeah, games. I've been watching other people play games. You know, like I'm watching right now Yogg's Cast play Fallout 4 and Tomb Raider, and I'm watching Hannah. Yogg's Cast Hannah. And I'm watching Kublai Khan play Fallout 4 with his mods. I'm doing the Child of the Atom right now. I'm catching up on it. And then I watch, you know, fun people do funny ha-ha things. And that's okay. Those are fun and everything. I just know that I can only play games I have. That's what I can play. And I buy new games as I get the money. And, but right now, I'm trying not to play too many games at any given time. Because, you know, to me, that just seems like you guys, seems a bit boring, actually, to watch me jump around from game to game. But on the same token, since I'm not really doing a walkthrough, you know, it's just watch me play, and you catch me at different intervals of games. Now, if you said to me, hey, Shardvixen, we really want to see you play a whole level of, I don't know, Call of Duty, then I would do that. I would record it all in a sequence for you, or you fall out or something like that. But there's so many of them out there that really what you're doing is watching how I play a game. And even though, like, say, a platform game, there's only one way you can play it. There's a style of playing it. Like, some people are really good at that jump that are required in platform games, whereas I'm not. And so it takes me a little longer to memorize the game and which way and direction and stuff. I'm really good at strategizing and figuring out how to use my talents that I have to play these certain games that I can play. That's why I like some of the games, like the open world games are fun for that, because they give you a little bit of more wiggle room of cheating the programming. Assassin's Creed, you still have a storyline you have to follow, but it gives you a little more wiggle room on how to do that. Skyrim, I can play, I was going to play, when I get done with the base games I'm playing right now. So when I get done with Fallout 3, I'm going to start out Fallout New Vegas. Right now, I don't know when I'll be able to get back to Fallout 4 because the PlayStation I was borrowing, the person's PlayStation that I was borrowing, because I can't talk, is broken. It's having some issues. So I don't know when I'll be able to get back to that. It may not be until I actually buy a PlayStation, and then I might start my whole character system over. So it would be kind of, different. You'll just be seeing different stuff on that aspect. So I don't know. I gotta be red. I can't get those little puppies unless I'm red. Alright, there we go. Oh, and they like to jump on you. Oh, now I gotta be orange. Mothers. Mother! Please! Talk to me. And so, that being said, is that as soon as I get more people interested in my video playing, and it's hard work. That's the hardest part, I think, about YouTube, is getting people interested, because there is so much crap out there, and I don't mean crap as in it's bad, there's so much stuff out there that you can watch, that it's kind of hard to decide, how to watch one person or the other, and you have to get interested in what they do, and I'm being targeted. What the heck? Who's targeting me? Where are they? It's gonna hit me. I don't want to be hit. Man, I gotta go find that guy. And so, that being said, I will, then, like I said, after I'm done with Fallout 3, we'll go to New Vegas. Then I'm going to probably go back to Assassin's Creed at some point in time. Oh, that was just marvelous. I don't know why I did that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go get that again. Stupid frick. And then I will, what else am I playing? Call of Duty. I'll finish out Call of Duty. I have Dishonored, so I want to start Dishonored too at some point in time. I also got one of the Metal Gears of War, just because I've never played the games, and so I just picked up the first one I could find that was of my price range, which is as cheap as possible. And I'll probably be playing that. And so, along that, will be Skyrim at some point in time. Stupid fricks. And so that's kind of where all this is going. I died. That's kind of where everything's going at this point in time. I'm just working on stuff for my channel. And I hope that eventually you all will be interacting with me. I do get comments. They're not a lot. The puppets are pretty much on their way of being done. So I gotta do the backdrops and write the scripts for them. And the avatars are looking really good. So they'll be done too. And then we'll be having some more interesting stuff. The area for my crafting is not ready yet, so that's going to take a little longer because of chronic pain issues. And this is a little longer video than should be. I will catch you on the flip side.